such a great map, such a great mode, such a great game. Bugs still there, and the only things they do is swap buy stations and a little bit of ground loot. On Wednesday, 1st of May, we're going to have the Season 3 Reloaded update on that day. So I'm curious to see what happens, because Call of Duty, they need to do a lot more for the game. I think a lot of people enjoy Rebirth and how much love they're showing it, but I think they really, like I said it before, they really need to get into the big map, Urzikstan and Warzone, as their, you know, BR, classic BR mode they have, and they're not showing too much love to it. And that's just sad, I think, because this game is much more than just Rebirth. And don't get me wrong, I know a lot of people enjoy Resurgence. It's not my game mode, but I know for that it is there for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So I think if they show more love to their, how do I say it? You know, I think that Warzone and Urzikstan, this is the Call of Duty title. Yes, they have multiplayer. A lot of players play it and enjoy it, as well as Resurgence. But when it's going to, you know, talking about a BR, then it is Warzone. Classic Warzone with Urzikstan. And they kind of made it, they shifted towards a Resurgence kind of mode. I think, because we have Resurgence, and then if you just want to play BR, Classic Urzikstan, there are so many ways to get back into the game when you die. We have Resurgence package or packs, whatever. Then you have the flares. You can buy back players. We have Goosh, sometimes even 2 Goosh. If you get the special or certain event for that, you can die in Goosh and do another one. So I think there are so many ways to get back into the game, and this kind of changes how the game plays, how the BR plays, how the player even play, because they know there are so many ways to come back to the game. So they probably play more aggressive or just different, you know, just different. And this is kind of what I see they need to, not to fix, but to, you know, just adjust a little. Just adjust. And like same things with self-revives. So many self-revives in the game. Even in solos, it feels like you need to kill everybody twice because of their self-revives. I mean, it's not a bad thing that you can buy self-revives, but maybe you just leave it for the buy stations and, you know, get rid of it in these fucking bathrooms or whatever. So yeah, but I think they need to show more love to the classic VR and to Urzikstan again. They do things for Rebirth, and it feels like they only do things for Rebirth right now. But yeah, we'll see. I'm curious. I think the most exciting part is like what they do balancing wise. I think there is a lot to needs to be done there. Right now, it's kind of boring. This is a whole nother issue. Like, they don't even show love to Urzikstan, and now if you look into the guns, yes, of course, they change the values of the guns and you know, try to shift the meta a bit, but it's not really happening when you look at SMGs. Yeah, there are, you know, certain guns you can play. But if it comes down to you, you can ask yourself, if it comes down to you, and you want to perform in the best way possible, which SMG will you choose? It's the HRM, right? And if there's anybody out there that says, oh, no, not the HRM. There is another SMG that is the best SMG. Let me know. I think it's the HRM. And it has been for what? 4 months or so? I don't know. I don't say, and I don't want it. I don't say they need to nerf the HRM into the ground. I don't want that. I want the HRM still be there. Because for me, for example, I love it. And I don't love it because it's overpowered. I love it because of its movement and its recall. So, of course, it would be totally fine to me if they would just lower the damage values so that it's much more comparable to other SMGs. And I know a lot of people enjoy the Striker 9 right now, since the last update. That's nice. WSP9 still nice. You know, you have to know how to play around its weaknesses, but still good gun. And so just make it that you, let's say it like that. It has to be hard to make a decision on which SMG to play every single game. You know what I'm saying? And even if some SMGs excel in certain ranges or in movement, but then the others do, you know, something else, that will be fine. So it's up to you to decide. And it's not like, yeah, you can decide which SMG you want to take, but we all know which one you would take, right? So that's just my opinion about it. And I know we had the Renetti kind of chaos that happened, and still Core 45 conversion kit. If you have your player like your enemy right in your face, then this gun will probably outgun every other gun. But it's just for that certain or that specific situation, right? And the HRM it's just good and valuable for any situation. It suits kind of every range and you know. So that's that. But what I love more to see is that they do something with the ARs. First of all, ARs in general need to get buffed. And I'm not talking about the RAM, not at all. I'm talking about ARs in general. Because how many of you use ARs? I think in Rebirth, probably ARs are a little better because of the ranges and the accuracy you need there. But other than that, I think there's just one or two ARs you can use, and that's just sad. I think the ARs, that should be the main part of using a gun in Warzone or Rebirth, like Urzik, whatever. You know what I'm saying. But I think it's right now obvious that you don't want to use ARs too much, right? Okay, and then we'll see how the other values of the guns will change, and how maybe other SMGs, other battle rifles, you name it, will appear on the battlefield. This is what I love the most about, you know, a game that has a support, and I wish they would show more support to it, that we have a little more of changes and more of a variety, you know, because this is what gives a game variety. And what did they do for Urzik? Swapped buy stations and a little bit of ground load, and that's it. Dumb, isn't it? You for yourself assess how this affects your gaming experience, because for me it's, you know, it could be better. Well, let me just know, what do you think about the current state of Warzone, and what do you wish for Season 3 to appear or even to disappear? Leave that down below in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, bye.